Hey kids, you guys ready to have a little fun? Today we are going to go to a sports store. And in this store, they sell different things for people. And the store owner loves the number 10. And so today you need the paper that looks like this. You're going to need your pencil and you're going to need your crayons today, okay? Now, before I start talking about this paper, I would like to share with you this 10 frame. In your toolkit, you have a 10 frame and counters. And what I did right here is I made the number 10 with two different numbers. I made the number 10 with 5 reds and 5 yellows. When we play fast fingers, you guys do that all the time. If I flash a 10 up, you guys will go 5 and 5. 5 and 5 is one way to make the number 10. These are my yellow red dot things, and I can use those to show different ways to make 10. I'm going to turn this one to red, this one to red. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just made the number 10. And I made the number 10 with two different numbers. I'm going to count my red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used the number 7 because I have 7 reds. How many yellows do you guys see right here? Yes. If you thought you saw 3, you are correct. I made the number 10 with the numbers 7 and 3. 7 and 3 are a way to make 10. And I know that because I used my 10 frame. I'm going to make 10 another way. This time I think I'll go like that, like that. I don't like that one. How about that? How many dots are on here? Well, it's called a 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many yellows do you think you see? 1 yellow. How many reds did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just made 10 a different way. I made 10 with the number 9, 9 reds, and 1 yellow. 9 and 1 are another way to make 10. There's lots of ways you can make 10. So today, when we go to that sports store, which is right here, we're going to look and see how they made the number 10. The kids are looking at the shelves. And if you look at the shelves, there's some baseballs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Look closely. Not all of the baseballs are the same. The owner put brown tan baseballs and white baseballs. Let's count and find out what two numbers they use to make 10. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They used 6 tan baseballs. Now, how many white baseballs did they put on the shelf? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. 6 tan and 4 white is one way to make the number 10. Now, I'm looking at the basketballs. I want you to look closely at those basketballs. I'm going to tell you there are 10 basketballs. What two numbers did they use to make 10? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I know they used 8 orange basketballs. How many blue basketballs do you see? Did you see 2, 1, 2? There are 8 orange and 2 blue. Those two numbers make the number 10. 6 brown and 4 white also make 10. These two numbers together are one way to make the number 10. These two numbers are one way to make 10. There's lots of ways to make 10. Go to the soccer balls. Think about it. I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what we're working on this week. We're going to always work on the number 10. Count carefully by yourself and think about, say out loud, how many yellow soccer balls you see. Some of you counted very carefully and you realized they used 7 yellow soccer balls. But they need to put 10 on the shelf. They didn't have any more yellow. How many white soccer balls did they put on? Did you think 3? That's another way to make 10. There was 6 and 4, 8 and 2, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3. I didn't even count the white ones. My brain, when I saw that, I knew that was 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So now, there's so many ways to make 10. We're still working on making the number 10. Please look closely at the 10 baseball bats. Can you guys figure out how they made 10? What two numbers did they use there to make 10? Go ahead and count and see if you can figure out how they made 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, they used 5 metal and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They used the numbers 5 and 5. Remember I was talking a while ago about fast fingers? Whenever I show you guys the number 10, you guys go quickly. 5 and 5. Two numbers, 5 and 5, that is a way to make 10. Now, keep your pencil and get a yellow crayon. They were putting rubber balls. They're really fun to kick because they bounce way up in the air. And they needed to put 10 rubber balls on the shelf, but they had a problem. They only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those red rubber balls. They're supposed to have 10 on the shelf, but they had 9 red rubber balls. I want you to take your pencil and your crayon and put 1 rubber ball on the shelf. I'm going to draw a circle and I'm going to make it 1 yellow rubber ball. Guess what? I had 9. When I put 1 more on, that made 10. 9 and 1 more, watch this thumb, 9 and 1 more make 10. We just made 10 again. We made 10 so many different ways. We made 10 with 6 brown balls, 4 white balls. That would make 10. We made 10 with 8 orange, 2 blue. That made 10. We made 10 with 7 yellows and 3 whites. That made 10. We just made 10 with 9 red, 1 yellow. A number like 10, there's so many ways you can make it. Let's take this paper and turn it over, and I would like you to do something for me. Take your pencil, and I would like you to carefully draw a rectangular box around this top group of balls. I called it a rectangular box because that shape is a rectangle. It has 2 matching long lines, 2 matching short lines. That's a rectangle. Now, we're going to draw another rectangular box around these balls. Guess what? This rectangular box has 10. This rectangular box has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you know what I'm going to tell you. Take your pencil and draw another rectangle around this group of balls. Now, you guys think you're ready? What we have to do, we're going to match these rectangular groups of balls to these numbers. Let's look at the first one up at the top. It says 5 and 5. We know 5 and 5 is a way to make 10. But which one of these pictures shows 5 and 5? Do you think this one shows 5 and 5? Does the middle one show 5 and 5? Or does the rectangular box on the bottom show 5 and 5? Now, I want you to take your finger and touch the rectangular box that shows 5 and 5. There's 1 here, so that's not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 baseballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I hope you touched the one in the middle. The one in the middle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 baseballs. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basketballs. I'm going to draw a line from the box that says 5 and 5 and draw a line to this rectangular box. 5 and 5 is right here. That shows 5 and 5. Let's go to the second blue box. There it says 9 and 1. 9 and 1, we're working on 10 all week. So I'm going to put a 10 here. It's a 1 and a 0. Do you think the top box shows 9 and 1? Or do you think this bottom rectangular box shows 9 and 1? Take your finger, touch the box that shows 9 and 1. Hey, I think this one's easy because look right here. 1 soccer ball. There was a 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were 9 basketballs, 1 soccer balls. 9 and 1. This matches those two numbers. That is 9 and 1, just like on my card. This card shows 9 red, 1 yellow, 9 and 1, 9 and 1. Well, the bottom one, we only have 1 rectangular box and only 1 more blue box. It says 2 and 8. I know we're working on the number 10. It says 2. My eyes notice 1, 2. 2. 2. How many soccer balls do you think there are? What number is that? Did you say 8? Let's count those soccer balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 red rubber balls, 8 soccer balls. Those two are a match. We just made 10 3 different ways. We made a 10 with a 5 and 5, a 9 and 1, a 2 and 8. It is fun making the number 10. I hope you guys had fun working on this paper, okay? Now, on your next video, you're gonna need to find the paper that looks like this. You're gonna need a pencil and you're gonna need some crayons, okay? I'll see you in a minute when you have all of this stuff ready. Okay, bye kids. I hope you're having fun making the number 10.